Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the second method in electrolytic conductance. In our previous video, we had discussed on the Hittops method. Hittops method is useful to determine the transport number or transference number of the electrolyte. Friends, this is our second method, that is the moving boundary method. In this method, we are studied the transport number and find out the velocity of the ions. So friend, in this method, we particularly look toward the motion of ions, and this motion of ions is completely depend on the applied potential rather than to change in concentration at the electrode. So it's very important thing. Now look toward the diagram. This is the diagram of moving boundary method. Now here is at the bottom there is a cadmium anode, and at the upper portion there is a platinum cathode. Now in this portion, the portion is filled up of hydrochloric acid and cadmium chloride CdCl2. The anode is joined to milliammeter, then milliammeter joined to battery, battery joined to the resistance, and this connection toward the coulometer. Coulometer is denoted by C, and here is one of the power pack. Now this is the connection of the, there is a connection of the moving boundary method. Then after look toward this, we explain how this moving boundary method or how this apparatus is work. Then in this case, the cell consists of graduated tube mounted vertically with two electrodes are fixed at the two ends of tube. The cell is filled with solution of two electrolyte having anion common in both. Now, as early I already told to you that hydrochloric acid and cadmium chloride is used. Here is the Ma and Ma dash are the electrolyte. Here anion A is common for both the electrolyte. These two solutions of electrolyte are in tube in a manner such as to leave a sharp boundary between them, and therefore we want to create a sharp boundary. Therefore we use one of the solution is colorful. The position of boundary is made visible because of difference in refractive indices of the solution, or in some cases difference in color of the electrolyte. The denser solution is placed beneath less dense solution to avoid the mixing and destruction of the boundary. The if there is the difference between density, therefore they are apart from each other, and therefore the boundary is visible for us. It's very important thing. As the method appears to be very simple, but actually certain condition must be met in selecting the solution of the electrolyte to be taken for determination of transport number, and correction must be required. A platinum wire is selected at the bottom and known as anode. Okay, already that is shown in figure. A coulometer C is two solution moves toward cathode. Coulometer C is arranged in series in circuit. When current is passed through the cell, the boundary between the two solutions move towards cathode. What happens when we apply the potential and current is passed, the boundary is moved from anode to cathode, and how much boundary is moved, that distance we want to measure. And this upward direction, that is denoted by AA dash and BB dash. By observing the cell, the quantity of electricity passed through the cell is determined by knowing amount of silver deposited in the coulometer. See, the transport number of cation T plus is calculated as follows. Suppose V is the volume swept out by moving boundary from AA dash to BB dash during the passage of Q farads of electricity measured in coulometer. If C is concentration of the cations equivalent per liter, then we put the equivalent of cation is V into C. Of course, C is the concentration upon 1000 equivalent. Since this number of equivalent carried toward the cathode by cation and total current carried is Q equivalent, then the transport number of cation is Vc upon 1000 into Q. And as we know that T plus T minus is equal to 1, and therefore we just find out the value of T plus and you just substitute that T plus value into our previous formula, and you will be get 1 minus Vc by 1000 into 1000 into Q. And when we substitute the above value into this, we will be get the transport number of anion. So friend, in moving boundary method, it's very important in the selection of electrolyte, as we know the density of the electrolyte, particularly cadmium chloride and hydrochloric acid is used because one ion is common in this case. Then friends, in this way we are discuss the moving boundary method. It is the second method. If you have any query regarding to this, you can ask me. Thank you very much.